Hi, this is Theo on 10/12/2016, and I wanted to talk about the two doors and three choices that all of us have. So let's pretend you're in a room. Doesn't matter what room, an empty room, a room full of stuff, your room, it doesn't matter. Let's picture a room. There's two doors in it. There's one door that leads to the future and one door that leads to the past. If you pick one door, you go into the past. If you pick the other door, you go into the future. But whichever door you choose, you will remain in that door until you realize the choices that you have without even realizing it. Choice one is that you can stay in the room. You can stay in the room of the future, or you can stay in the room of the past. Either way, you're not present. The other choice is to leave. You leave the room completely, and you leave through the future, and you're stuck there. So you're not living in the moment. The third choice is to accept the room that you're in and know that both doors will lead to the same place, essentially. Because if you're going through either door and you're not bringing acceptance and peace, you will forever remain stuck, whether it's in the future or the past. The only thing there is the present moment. And that's a hard concept, and it's a difficult thing to do. But when we realize that, no matter how difficult that choice is to remain in the room and realize that you are learning from it, hardship or joy, it doesn't matter. None of it lasts forever. They're all disguised and they're illusions. The only thing we have is the here and now. Whether that's hell, heaven, that's your choice as how you perceive it and how you choose to live it. It's a beautiful day, and there are plenty of people that are having great days and bad days and no days. For a lot of people, today is the last day of their life on this planet. And they live their whole lives stuck in the same room, contemplating and roiling about the past or worried about the future. Meanwhile, they've missed every opportunity to be present for themselves and their loved ones. The tree doesn't speak, but it speaks. That doesn't make sense, you might think, but contemplate it. The tree is always where it is, unless you chop it down. But you get the point. It's the same thing with the joyfulness and beauty of a flower. The flower is in the here and now. If you have a difficult time staying in the here and now, as I often do, I think of the flower or the tree, and I think of my three choices. In the past, often I've chose to remain in the past, and all that did was keep me frozen, locked. And then I decided to think about the future, and then that kept me frozen and locked. Now I accept that I am in the here and now, and it was a difficult process, which still isn't over. I wish all of you luck, and more than luck, I wish you peace of heart and mind. And my prayer for all of you and myself is that we can all be present and accept the here and now, and not what could have been or should have been, or what can be or what will be. We never know. Cannot change the past, and influencing the future with your ego typically has dire consequences. In closing, I would just like to say the one thing that can bring you acceptance, pure acceptance, is love. Loving in the moment, loving yourself first, not egocentrically or hedonistically, but loving yourself as a human being who's flawed. Then you can love others. And that is the way to be in the moment. Either focus on others once you've attained or come close to attaining the acceptance, and that is a practice of love and kindness, honesty, courage, and truth. So I'd like to close this tape by telling everybody who's listening that I love them, even though I don't know you, and if I do, I love you. And if you don't love me, I still love you. That's part of accepting and not being stuck. I hope everyone has a wonderful day and enjoys this beautiful time of year, the fall. Love you all. Talk to you soon.